Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we got a box from, it's not from Amazon, even though it's an Amazon box. It is from Macari. So I have to go ahead and rate this figure. Inspect it, make sure everything's okay. This is kind of like my video proof to make sure like if something is damaged, this is me recording as well, so you guys can actually see it, and I can give video proof if something is damaged. So I like to do that. As you guys can tell, it's pretty wrapped up pretty good. Try to hide all my information. Packaging's okay. Looks like it was a used box before. Seeing some stickers ripped off of this, so there was that. Packaging is okay. A lot of tape around the boxes. Inside, oof. Oops, hit myself in the nose. But inside, he only has one bubble wrap. Oh, he has like one bubble wrap over it. But there's that. Typically, what you want to do, if you're a seller on Macari, if I advise you, you don't have bubble wrap, use anything from newspapers, old newspapers, to whatever, bags, just a regular bag helps as well. So there was that. Should have just added padding, more padding to the figure. So there was that. This is a used figure, because the guy said that he had it on his shelf. So there was that. So we're gonna go ahead and inspect, make sure everything's in there. Everything looks good. Box is not damaged, so that's actually surprising. So there's that inside the box as well. Here's one figure that I really wanted, and I mean, they could restock tomorrow, and yes, I would be pissed off because the amount of money I paid for it. I worked out a deal with it. I'm not gonna say how much I paid for it, but we end up working on a deal more than what people were, or less than what people were asking for, but definitely over retail. So I'll just leave it at that. And yeah, I mean, there's that. But it's one I was dying to get my hands on. I just see pictures and pictures of him, and every time I see pictures of him, I get so jealous. I was like, man, I need this. I need this figure in my hands. So unfortunately, I wasn't collecting the line when these figures first dropped. Even though I was collecting My Hero Academia, I just wasn't buying Amazing Yamaguchi figures. But obviously, I dived into the line. I got Bakugo, I got Deku, and now we get All Might, baby. So All Might's supposed to come with all his accessories as well. There's supposed to be 4 types of faces, 6 eye parts, angry face, a bloody face, which definitely sounds badass. He has a punch thing. He has I believe he has 2 signs that's a smash on there as well. Yeah, there's 2 signs that says smash, and of course, he has this big, Detroit Smash thing. So there's that as well. So yeah, we're gonna take All Might out of the box, but I can't believe I'm finally holding this figure in my hands. There is 2. I mean, obviously, there's more like the Mezcos or whatever that are grails to me. I wouldn't call this a grail because it's not that hard to get, but he's on the pricier side, so technically it is a grail. So there's that. But me, one of the figures I was dying so hard to get, and I swear, if Amazing Yamaguchi restocks, oh, I'm gonna be so mad. I am gonna be so freaking pissed. But if they do restock, that gives me a chance to buy another one. So there is that, guys. So let's take him out of the box and mess around with him. Okay, guys. So first things first, I keep doing this, but I had to show off these card arts. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this. If you guys don't know, this is a All For One's mask. And of course, to me, one of the most badass scenes in My Hero Academia is when All Might faced off against All for One. And of course, it was the spoiler alert. You know what I mean? Give some time for people who haven't watched the scene to tune out. If I put my thumbs up, that means I'm over talking. But um, I think that's more than enough time. So, of course, this is when All for One finally loses his power. One of the biggest last fights in All for One's legendary career. You know, he fights All for One. So there is that. If you see the thumbs up, come back. So that I just love showing that off. Okay, guys. So when you take it out of package, this is what it looks like. So, you know, he has all his little battle damage effects thingies right here. It has two stands as well. I think it is two in here. Looks like it. And then here's his smash thingies. So it looks like the seller didn't never really took out the stickers, which to me is way better that he didn't do that, because I appreciate that, not taking this out, because then it looks like it's brand new, you know. So there is that. So it looks like to me he just took excuse me, he just took out the figure instead of taking everything else out. So at least we get to mess around with that, because you know it's ours now. So there was that, and it's brand new, you know. It's not like he took something out and replaced it or whatever, or it looks like they were I think he might have did that, because it looks like something right here maybe thought about it and then didn't, even though this one has like a punch hole in there, so it might be a new bag. Not really sure. So there's that. I mean, you guys can see it kind of like right there. But there's that. Anyways, it still looks good, whether if it was used or not. Okay, guys, so when you take all for One out of the packaging, this is what he looks like inside. So of course he has 4 different head sculpts. All of them looks freaking amazing. Of course, he has the different hands, the different fists as well. So there is that. I'm going to display mine, All Might, with 2 fists, because I'm going to have him, of course, in a fighting position. And, of course, I'm going to have him face off against my All for One. I mean, there's no way I'm going to display him without him. I just got to find a way to get my All for One to stand up. Of course, I'm talking about the McFarlane All for One. Let's see if they match up against each other pretty well. I believe these figures are probably bigger than the McFarlane figures, so let's just see when, you know, when I mess around with them. But like I said, he comes with all the hands accessories. He comes with 2 different eyes as well. Some other pieces that's possibly for the heads, or I'm not really sure. This piece is to take out the eyes from the head sculpts as well. And then the selling point is really the arms, I mean the hands as well. So there was that, and the faces, the heads themselves. So we'll take out each and every single one of them and show them off. Of course, I'm going to use mines. I can't use mines without the bloody head sculpt. So there's that. Okay, guys, so when you take All for One out of packaging, this is what he looks like. And he just looks so badass. So this is the first head sculpt that comes out with him. Or at least I should say the one that the guy was using. So I'm not sure if this is the fall head. But it does look good. It definitely looks like All Might. And I appreciate that, man. I mean, he just looks so badass as well. Not the one I'm going to use, because like I said, I'm going to use the bloody head sculpt. But this one's just as good, you know. The thing about All for Might is that he always has a smile on his face. So even when he's pissed off, you know, he has a smile. So kind of creepy if you think about it, but it does look good. I do feel a issue on the legs. The legs are real super tight as well. And you guys can see, it might not just be, it just might be a amazing Yamaguchi problem more than the guy like messing it up, I could say that, because you know the leg tightness is pretty tight and there is barely any thigh swivel. So there is that. So that might be an amazing Yamaguchi problem, because it might be just because it's an older figure. Not really sure. I'm gonna have to watch some reviews and see how articulated the legs were in those videos, because these legs are stiff as a board, and leg movement is almost impossible with this figure. I mean, it's pretty tight in there. I mean, Jesus Christ. So, like I said, we're gonna have to watch some videos, see how articulation is on the feet. I mean, the bottom is pretty. I mean, it's okay, but even like the articulation on the actual thighs or whatever, it's barely any swivel at all. Like, this is tight. I mean, now it's them, but the knees are okay as well. These feel like they're about to break off. But that is amazing Yamaguchi's, design. And I can see, look at that. I can't even turn the leg without it just coming right off. So there's that as well. Okay, guys. So there is the other one, the other head sculpt as well. This one looks pretty good too, man. I'm not gonna lie. Love the head on these. Actually, I think the heads look pretty freaking well made on all of them. But like I said, not the one I'm going to use. But honestly, this one just as good, because he has like, even though he's grinning, he has kind of like a smirk, like he just won a battle. Absolutely love this head sculpt as well. This is how it looks on the side. Like I said, man, I just think it's articulation on the legs. Like, it just feels so tight, and not the type of feeling you would want an amazing Yamaguchi figure. I'm sure it's because it's an older figure as well. So there's that. I'm pretty sure it's not because the guy, messed up the figure. But it's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. So there's that as well. So now there's last two head sculpts as well. Okay, guys. So if you guys are probably wondering, wait, why is his thing missing? Well, that's because when I was putting on the head, accidentally pressed the two down too hard, and it broke off. So there's that. So that is on me. God dang it. I gotta stop. I gotta be really careful messing around with these figures, man. This is actually the second amazing Yamaguchi figure to have a piece on the hair break off as well. Kind of wish these were, instead of it like was actually attached to it, I wish you could just plugins. Because these damn things, man, they're so freaking like plasticky that, even because you have to press down. Like, there's no way you're actually, you're just supposed to press down from the side. I accidentally did it from the front, so that's on me, but I feel like they got to get better with that, man, because that's already the second figure that I accidentally broke off. I mean, part of it's on me, but part of it's on the design as well. So there's that. But overall, this head does look pretty good, and yeah, I kind of ruined it now. But nothing super glue can fix. So there is that as well. But I mean, this is how it would have looked on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this off from this side. Even though, I'm kind of happy it wasn't the bloody face. But, this head, it's kind of like pissed All Might off, basically. Okay, guys, last but not least, here is the All Might I'm going to use for mines. And he's just so badass, dude. I mean, look at this head sculpt. Got the bloody face. He's all messed up. He's all jacked up. He's a little tensed up as well. This is how it looks on the side. I mean, come on. I mean, this figure is so badass that I can see why so many people just want it. Just look at this whole design, from the waist. Articulation is just better on the waist. The legs down, the legs is stiff. The feet is okay, because it is kind of like on this joint right here, on the ball joint. So there's that. But everything else looks freaking amazing. Like I said, bad articulation on the thighs, but I think it makes up for it on the bottom and on the waist, because you could get it to a position you would want it, and then turn it in from the waist up. So there was that. So you're kind of sacrificing, but you're also gaining from the top as well. So you could put him in any freaking fighting pose you want, and he's gonna get in that pose. 100%. It's not even though like the thighs are bad, the knee is pretty good. So you could just, like I said, you could put him in any position you want, any fighting pose. He's just gonna be so freaking badass, dude. So there was that as well, and pretty much it when it comes down to All Might. So like I said, he has these different hands. I guess we could show this off right quick as well. Um, she has one that's kind of pointing up, so there is that. He has a open hand, or I wouldn't call this open hand, but it's kind of like a blast hand, basically what you could call that. There's that as well. So he has a deuces hand, so there is that as well. He has a what I like to call these the gripping claw hands, basically. You can have that, have him gripping somebody's head if you want to, and then here is the open hand, basically that with the thumb going in, pretty well, pretty good, man. I mean, they look like real freaking hands. Absolutely love these. Like I said, not really gonna use these. I'm gonna use the closed fist hands, maybe the gripping claw hands, because it just looks freaking amazing. Um, you know, but it depends though. It depends how you want your All Might. Maybe if they ever restock this figure with like better like articulation, maybe you can get the like you have him in a different like pose or whatever, him doing his you know infamous like smile, those type of poses. So there's that. So the only thing that's really left to show off is the effects. So we're gonna go ahead and show that off and then possibly end the video. Okay, guys, so this is the last and final piece of the boxing. So of course it's the smash, little effect or whatever. Kind of looks like he's doing his last powerful move. It looks okay. Not sure I'm gonna use this all the way because it just looks like it's just like an accessory. Actually, man, I don't know. That's because all the little pieces is showing, so I'm not sure I'm gonna use. Man, I'm not sure I'm gonna use this, but it looks badass as well. And then this is how it looks on the thing. So it's just a smash, which is so badass as well. Really do like that as well. And if you don't like this one, well, you could go ahead and use a smaller one. And this one's a smash as well. So it's kind of a smaller smash, but we're gonna use the big one because it's All Might. All Might's doing his big heroic smash. So there was that. You can actually use this for like a cartoon setup with Hawk. This Incredible Hawk. You could actually use this for that one as well. Which would be badass as well because it fits his color. He's green and this is green as well. So there's that as well. And you could use this for these little things for just even set it up a comic display. So there's that as well. So you don't even have to use these for animes. You can use these for comic displays as well. I'm gonna use mine for anime figures because just badass. Just having this in the background, having him like facing off against All For One or whatever. Amazing Yamaguchi, you guys want to do some more restocks? I think that would be badass. And you want to make some villains, I mean, we can't have always have the heroes. We need some baddies to go up against these badass heroes. So there's that. But this is basically it for All For One, I mean, he's just so badass. Like I said, I have my issues with him. You guys already saw mentioned it a few times already. The legs are kind of not the best, but everything else is freaking amazing. And he could, like I said, pretty much get in any position I would want him to get into. So if I wanted to have him in a fighting pose, I could put him in that. all different types of poses. So there's that. But basically, for whenever we can't end this video without showing a cool clip from my boy, All Might.
逃がさんよ。全員がヒーローというわけではないが、言わせてもらおう。我々が来た。
てめえ何者だよ、早くげ。
乗ってやら。こんなものか。どうだい。
今回だけですよ。
そうだよ。
さ
行くぞデトロイトシェマーシ。
こっちだ。
突っ込むぞカロライナスマッシャー。
面白い。
大きなホマー。大きなホマー。
うわ
センマ
なんだと
ー。やここだ。
なんだと
仕方ないですね。
いやいこんなものか。
やっ
青く食いしばれ。やわっとそう
さしず
もうここまでだ。この星もろとも貴様らをゴミにしてやる。
へいはっスクニ
うるせんで
ーキックだね。
こっちだ。
やっと痛いよ。
ゴミめ。
次は彼を育てるそれまだ死ぬのだ。ユナイテッドステイツオブシンバー。みんなで勝ち取った勝利だ。やったね。
Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider the like and the subscribe button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated. Keep doing videos just like this one. If you want to see more pictures of All Might fighting All for One, you better follow me on my Instagram. You don't have my Instagram, it's down in the description down below, as well as other ways to follow me as well. So if you guys want to give me a follow on those, I highly, greatly appreciate it. You don't have to. But, like I said, if you want to see more pictures of them, follow me. And talk to me. Talk to your boy. Interact with me. I love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Are you guys collecting My Hero Academia? You guys ever watched anime? Not your style. Love to hear you guys' thoughts as well. So like I said, man, give your boy a follow. We still got more unboxings to come. Always got unboxings on the channel. You never know what I'm gonna get next. We're still trying to track down some of those DC multiverse figures. More anime figures are on the way, so you want to stay tuned. You don't want to miss any single one of those. I got a notification for a figure I was dying to get when they announced the unboxing, and I've been seeing pictures all over Instagram, so I'm super happy to get my hands on this bad boy. I cannot wait to mess around with him. Most likely won't be a cool clip because there's not really anything that as far as video game wise that goes with him. Maybe movie wise, I'm not really sure. But we get to mess around with them. That's all that matters. But anyways, guys, don't forget to check out my previous unboxings where I unboxed the I believe Deku, Amazing Yamaguchi, and the one previously before that I unboxed the NECA Teenage Ninja Mutant whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. TMNT. I am recently unboxed them. You know, so check those videos out. Even I just butchered that. Check those videos out. You want to see some unboxings of some other figures that I unboxed and then unboxed them on the channel. I went straight to my Instagram with them. So you want to see some of these guys unbox, like this NWO Scott Hall from the Wolfpack. Follow me on my Instagram as well. And like I said, if you haven't watched some of those other unboxings, please check those videos out. You know, like I said, man, I mean, it all depends on you. And this channel, whether for me to stay alive, basically, and keep unboxing figures. I mean, I won't personally stop purchasing figures, but who knows how this YouTube's gonna go, you know, because the numbers just aren't there. So depends, man. It's all up to you guys, man. If you guys are loyal, stay loyal. You know, maybe you know, I won't go anywhere, but depends, man. If my videos aren't getting enough attention, then you know, the amount of money I'm paying for these figures, even though they are for me, you know, there is for you as well. You know, I'm doing these to review them as well. So please, you know, even just subscribing and even watching the video, just helps the channel out. And I can't do this without you guys. So please share it with your friends, your family members, everyone, if you guys can. I would appreciate you, anyone that does want to share this video or just watch it, you know, and see what you guys like. You know, I give my brutal, honest thoughts every time I unbox these figures. And, you know, I love My Hero Academia, but, you know, this Amazing Yamaguchi did have some problems with it. I'm not afraid to call out some of the issues, you know. So there's that. But anyways, guys, you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. See you guys. Bye.